What is up, YouTube? It is the Ville Outdoors here. Today is June 20th of 2025. I am back at the Saltwater here, and we are going to be doing a little bit of headlamp micro fishing. We're going to see what comes up. I'm hoping to run into a few species of flatfish that I need, but I'm really all not sure what is going to show up. I was here this same time last year, and I was able to catch my first ever northern sea robin and my first ever smallmouth flounder, and we ran into a couple other interesting species that night as well, including Blackcheek tonguefish and some blotched cusk eel, which was a range record for New Jersey, and a leopard sea robin was caught that night, which was also a range record for New Jersey, as well as a grubby sculpin, which was also a range record for New Jersey. Those catches that I just mentioned were caught by my friends this time last year. They were not caught by myself. So I'm going to see if I can make that happen for me today. So as you can see, the sun is pretty much set at this point, but I have my headlamp on and we're going to be scanning the shallows here for anything of interest. We do have a little bit of breeze, not too much. It might make visibility a little bit difficult, but it looks like the water is running pretty clear. So that is a good thing. The water is going to be blowing off the beach, so that should push a lot of the debris and muck out further and going out with the tide versus where we'll be fishing. So hopefully we'll have decent clarity tonight and we'll be able to see these fish lying on the bottom. We're going to be trying out a couple of spots, probably fishing till about midnight or so. So hopefully we can make something happen. You guys sit back, stay tuned. Hopefully you enjoy the video. Alright, so I have the net in my offhand in case we need to land any fish in it. And I have my little short rod in my right hand. That's going to be our hooking hand. Right now I'm seeing a lot of crabs, some mummy chog. There's a little flatfish right here, it looks like. No, that's a crab. See. Yep, crab. Basically just looking for any round or oval shaped fish on the bottom. Found our first flatfish here. This looks to be a summer flounder. If I can get him to bite. A little bit hard to see him right now, the way the water's moving in. Alright guys, I finally found another flounder. This one is in a catchable position, or should be. Got him. Let's see, is that a summer flounder? Yep, summer flounder. First micro flounder of the year. There we go. We'll take a shot and then we'll let him go. Check out this guy I just netted here. This is a northern pipefish, or at least it should be. Pretty cool. Don't get to handle too many of these guys. Alright guys, time to get a release on our pipefish. If I can get him out of the net here. There we go. Off he goes. Alright guys, we're going to give this spot about 10 or 15 more minutes to produce. And if it doesn't, we're going to be heading off to our next spot. Alright guys, I was finally able to catch another flounder here. I believe this guy to be a smallmouth flounder, but we'll take some shots just to confirm, and then we'll let him go. Alright, so now that we crossed smallmouth flounder off the list, we can try and find those other two flatfish we were after, which are Windowpane flounder and Blackcheek tonguefish, and those just happen to be the hardest ones to find. So wish us luck. We got a second smallmouth flounder here. Nothing crazy. Still haven't seen my target yet. This guy took our shrimp. All right, guys, our smallmouth flounder is gonna go back in the water. He's somewhere down here. They blend in so well. Well, been walking the shallows at this beach for quite some time now. I have not seen Blackcheek tonguefish or a Windowpane flounder. I did not see a Windowpane flounder at my first spot either, both of which were here this time last year. So that does not make the third spot I had in mind all that promising. I still am gonna take a look there because sometimes some interesting stuff shows up. That's where the grubby sculpin was found last year. I'm gonna continue walking this beach for a little while longer just to see if anything crazy pops up. That's another smallmouth flounder. There's tons of those guys around, but not the type of flatfish I'm looking for, unfortunately. The further I walk along this stretch, the more grass I'm seeing and the less fish I'm seeing. So I think I'm about to get ready to pull it for this spot. I'm kind of curious to see what's around this bend here, so maybe we'll check that out. Probably won't spend too long in our third spot then, because I kind of drug this out a little bit longer than I needed to. I wanted to see if the fish I was after is here. I kind of wanted to end today with a new species, but it's not looking good. Alright guys, I'm at my third spot now. Conditions are looking relatively good, but I have not seen anything of interest yet. I just checked some pilings and did not see any striped, not striped blenny, feather blenny. Not that that would be new for me anyway, but it'd be another interesting species to add to our list today, which is only at 2 species we've caught on hook and line. I netted a northern pipefish, which was cool, and then I saw what is most likely a northern sea robin. I saw some silver sides, some mummy chogs, and I just saw a black sea bass not too long ago. Nothing of crazy interest to us. Oh, there's a sea robin here. Let's see if I can do this without spooking them. Sea robin is acquired. Let me get up on the bank here so we can take a closer look at him. This should just be a northern sea robin. That's what it looks like. We'll take some shots, then we'll let him go. Alright guys, unfortunately that is going to do it for today's video. I fished pretty hard today and I came up empty on new species, so pretty disappointed about that, I cannot lie. But we did catch our first flatfish of the year with our summer flounder, and we caught the smaller smallmouth flounder. So we got 2 species there, and then we ended the night with a northern sea robin. So only 3 species we were able to catch on hook and line tonight, so that's pretty poor, but I wasn't really seeing a whole lot else that would be doable to catch right now. Things just aren't what they were last year. It was much colder to start the year, but it's starting to heat up pretty quick, so hopefully this saltwater gets going a little bit, because I'm eager to get some new species here. There's plenty of them that I'll still need out of the saltwater, but just none of the ones I need wanted to show themselves tonight. That would have been the Windowpane flounder and the Blackcheek tonguefish that we were on the lookout for, but we just weren't able to make it happen, sadly. So this video goes to show that they can't all be winners, so don't beat yourself up too much. I'm still gonna beat myself up a lot because that's just how I am, but yeah, pretty unfortunate stuff. But if you guys did enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next episode of the Ville Outdoors.